Here's a topic that I think most of us intrinsically understand, but don't necessarily really take it to heart the way we should. We are all flawed human beings. Trust me on this. I'm one. I still am one, even though I've worked very, very hard to make a lot of improvements in my financial decisions, in my lifestyle decisions, things like that. I'm a work in progress just like everybody else is. But the reason I'm doing these series of videos is to try to help you jumpstart to where I'm at now instead of going through the long and scenic route that I took to get where I am today. So keep in mind, social media is destroying the reality of the world that we live in. So many people are focused on not only showing the lifestyle that they want to live or maybe live to some degree, but showing only the highlights of that lifestyle. In fact, I have a friend who actually owns a private jet company, and starting about 10 years ago, he had to hire security to keep people from jumping the fence to sneak onto the property and pose in front of the private jet just for their Instagram pictures. Literally, that was why he hired security. They didn't have any other issues before that, but once it became cool to make it look like you were walking off of a private jet and you just landed somewhere to go party, he had to hire security to prevent people from doing that. That is not reality. That's not a reality that most of us really even want, let alone need to strive for to be happy in our lives. I don't give a crap about hopping on a plane to go party in Ibiza, right? And if you can't tell me where Ibiza is, you don't need to go do that either. Think about it. I mean, if you really think that partying with a bunch of other people, complete strangers, blowing money like it's going out of style is the lifestyle you want to live, we probably need to have some additional conversations as well. At some point, you will get over that. The sooner you do, the better, and especially if you can keep from digging yourself into a financial hole. But that's a talk for another video. Back to the flawed human being thoughts. Everybody has battles and struggles that they're fighting, most of which are never shared with the general public. All you see on social media is the highlight reels. TVs and movies make it seem like, oh, the more money you have, of course, the happier you will be. Unfortunately for me, my wife watches the Housewives of Orange County and a couple of the other cities. And that is a perfect example of people who have a ton of money, and those people are awful, miserable people. If you've ever watched that show for 10 minutes, you can see that they are spiteful, they're all jealous of each other, their social interactions are just ridiculous, and they're all very, very wealthy. One has nothing to do with the other, believe me. Those are excellent examples of really flawed human beings. So, to wrap this up, give yourself a break. Don't be so hard on yourself. Everybody is a work in progress. We're all flawed human beings. If you are really struggling with some image issues and things like that, seek some professional help if you truly need it. I am not a psychologist or a psychiatrist or anything like that. If you want to reach out to me for some tips, I'd be happy to share some of my thoughts. But again, I'm not really a qualified professional. And if you need help of that level, you are showing strength by asking for it, not weakness by needing it. I've done some therapy myself. It's been very, very helpful. I would highly encourage you to do that if things are to that level. If you just need a little suggestion or a push here and there, reach out. I'll be happy to share my thoughts. I wish you luck in your endeavors.